You're probably watching this video because you or someone you know drinks coffee. And coffee has amazing health benefits for our body. Great antioxidants, prevents neurodegenerative diseases, prevents diabetes, helps the liver, as well as many others. Now, even though there are millions of people who get up first thing in the morning to drink their coffee on an empty stomach and have no problems. Although this video is to prove that drinking coffee the first thing in the morning is not good for you. Our stomachs contain hydrochloric acid, and the function of the hydrochloric acid is to help digest proteins as well as other foods, as well as kill off pathogens. The problem here is that drinking coffee on an empty stomach increases more acidity. Instead of having food in your stomach acting as a buffer, this can cause more digestive problems. Too much acid will lead to heartburn, ulcers, and irritable bowel syndrome. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach decreases the brain's ability to produce serotonin. This is the neurotransmitter responsible for feelings of happiness, calmness, and well-being. If you notice you're experiencing more anxiety and depression, this can be the reason why. Drinking this on an empty stomach will definitely make you feel more jittery and nervous. This will increase cortisol levels as well as epinephrine and norepinephrine. Coffee on an empty stomach promotes gastric emptying. That means it's moving the food out of the digestive system faster than it would on its own. That means that the food spends less time in the intestines where vitamins and minerals are absorbed. This caffeine in coffee can act as a diuretic. This can allow you to urinate much more. The problem with this is that people drink more coffee and the cycle continues to get worse. Another big problem is that when you drink coffee on an empty stomach, it suppresses your appetite. You get this high, you get this surge of energy. You have that adrenaline, that norepinephrine, the cortisol being secreted. The problem here is that you have a tendency to overeat later on throughout the day, adding more calories and adding more pounds to your body. There's no question that coffee is addicting. When you need that caffeine, you'll get those jitters until you're satisfied. But coffee will affect your circadian rhythm. When you wake up in the morning without even reaching for the coffee pot, your body has already released cortisol. This is the hormone that makes you feel awake and alert. But if you add coffee on an empty stomach into your body, you will actually reduce your cortisol levels. So the caffeine will hit for a short time, but you'll never feel fully alert and awake because your cortisol levels have been affected. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach will heighten those anxiety symptoms. It will give you the jitters. It will increase your heart rate. It will make you feel irritable, and you'll have a hard time focusing. So you're probably asking, when is the best time to drink my coffee? Cortisol levels rise the highest between 8 and 9 o'clock in the morning. If you drink your coffee on an empty stomach, you're going to decrease those cortisol levels and make problems worse. So when it comes to cortisol levels, the best time to drink coffee would be between 10 a.m. and noon. So here is the bottom line. It's best to drink your coffee with your breakfast or after your breakfast. If you don't have food, drinking a large glass of water before your coffee will still be an asset. So if you're dieting or you're on the keto diet, by putting grass-fed butter or cream in your coffee will help combat a lot of those problems.